Yu-Gi-Oh! Talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! We've already done this. We did it. We did it on one of the practice podcasts, and I think the feedback we got from it was really good. You have got a weird investment, mate. You invest in Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. And I've been looking into it as well. And you know what? It's actually not that much of a weird investment. Quite a few people do it. How did you actually get into this, and when did you start?
Yeah,
I know it's a massive thing for you as a kid. Like, you played it a lot. When did you actually start the investing process?
Yeah, so obviously, whenever I mention this to people, everyone's quite confused because for a lot of people, Yu-Gi-Oh, they played Yu-Gi-Oh when they were a kid, but then, when they grew up, it sort of just left their consciousness. They never really thought about it again because it's just a part of their childhood. But for some reason, for me, Yu-Gi-Oh has just maintained a part of my life. I love the game. I love the TV show. So as I say, I was a huge fan when I was a kid, and since growing up, the value of the cards and of the product, especially the sealed product, has absolutely skyrocketed to levels which probably for the average viewer will be almost unbelievable, but it is actually true. Unfathomable, yeah. The reason for that is because a lot of the people who grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh, so they're basically the 90s kids grew up with Yu-Gi-Oh. The first set got released in 1999. So around when they were about 10 years old, that's when it would have come out. And what's happened now is those kids are about 30 years old, finally with jobs and money, and nostalgia is a strong force, and they finally have the means to pay for these products, and obviously the quantity of them is going down. It's a simple demand and supply equation here. So yeah, suddenly the demand for these things has gone through the roof, and so the prices.
What's sort of the average price people are paying for? I don't know. What do you buy? Do you buy like a pack of cards or one card at a time? How's that work?
So for collectors, there's all sorts of things you can collect. So the sealed boxes of packs, they're probably the most valuable things. And then
how
the
many
packs
is in there?
24 or 36, depending on the region, and they release different types of boxes. And then the packs themselves obviously hold a huge amount of value, and then individual cards within the set, the rarest ones.
Is it like football cards where you don't know what's in the pack, so you don't know what you're buying?
Exactly, man, and that's why the value is so high, because the cards themselves, the really rare ones in the sets, are worth so much money. So a sealed pack holds a lot of value because you can't tell what's in the pack. It could
the sealed packs where you don't know what's in them.
Yeah, because you could, for example, I'll use the base set Pokemon, because that's the one which seems to be the most entertaining for people to listen to, because it's the first ever Pokemon set, which came out in 1999, and so it holds the most value in terms of trading card games. And one single pack of the first edition Pokemon base set from 1999, which is like the rarest pack of all time, basically, go for £7,000 each.
What?
Now,
and then what's the individual the value of the cards inside that pack?
So that's the thing.
What could they be? What does it range from? Does every card hold value, or are most of them worthless, and like a few of them?
Nothing in those packs is going to be worthless anymore, because obviously that is 7,000 for the pack, so the cards inside them are gonna be worth a fair amount. But if you don't get a holo, which is a shiny card, you're definitely going to lose thousands of pounds if you open one of those packs. But
and how regular do these shiny cards come in then? Like, is it a huge risk buying one of these packs?
I would say it's basically a form of gambling. But if you were to get the Charizard in that set, one of them sold the other day on eBay for $55,000 US.
And that's the most expensive one?
That's the most expensive Pokemon card there is, yeah.